man. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto YouTube channel. Got an exciting video for you guys today. It is February the 14th, 2023 at 8:09 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old US of A. Got a good video today, guys. I'm changing up my format. My subscribership has been falling off, and I was like, what did I change? And it struck me out of nowhere. It's very simple. I'm doing the same crap over and over again. I'm not learning anything, and that means neither are you when you're watching my channel. So I'm going back to what I was doing in the past. I enjoyed it, and my knowledge was increasing drastically. And it's real simple, guys. I'm just going to look for articles that really affect the crypto market daily, and I'm going to cover those articles of those projects or whatever currencies they affect. And then we're going to look and see how it affected whatever said crypto projects. Like today, it's going to be Bitcoin, BNB, Matic, and XPR. And of course, I'm always going to cover HEX and Zen at the very end. And I should cover Cardano also now thinking about it. But before I get started, let's do this. Hit that like button. I need each and every one of you to stop right now. Hit that like button. Show a brother some love. Let's get this channel growing. The more likes I get, the more that YouTube will put me out there in front of the masses. And after you hit that like button, I need you to go and subscribe. Yes, subscribe. Hit that little subscribe button. It's so easy to do. And then hit that little bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. All right, guys. So with all that said, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys. All right, here we go. Today was a pretty amazing day. We saw the market really pick back up. Look at HEX. Oh my God, I picked some up the other day. I think I picked up, I don't know. It was a fair enough chunk of money for me. You know what I mean? But I picked up some HEX and it did pay off. I also picked up GRT. I'm actually dollar cost averaging into GRT as we speak, and it is working out. They're both AI projects. Keep them in mind, guys. AI, I think, is going to be the DeFi of the previous bull market. All right. So just saying, I'm just throwing it out there. Okay. You see Cardano's picked up. Today was a beautiful day for everybody, for most projects, should I say. So with that said, as you can see, Bitcoin's at 22,165 and blah, 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 blah. All right, so let's jump into the first article. All right, guys. Oh, by the way, at the bottom of your screen, you see my channel offers memberships, all right? Memberships start really cheap. They start like at $3. Your memberships help me pay for like the streaming software I do for my time. Literally, I've only made like $275 out of over 200 videos. So when you become a member, it helps me pay the $50 a month to do this for the streaming software, which has really improved the quality of my videos, in my opinion, at least. But anyway, if you want to help me out, great. If you can't, I respect that 100%. But at the least you can do is hit that like button and subscribe. All right, let's jump right into this. All right, Bitcoin rebounds above 22,000 after tepid inflation readings. All right. Bitcoin regained a foothold comfortably above 22,000 despite tepid January U.S. Consumer Price Index (CPI) data. The largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization was recently trading over $22,200, a more than 3% gain during the past 24 hours. Bitcoin had been lingering below 22,000 for the previous 5 days amid growing investor concerns about stablecoin regulation and U.S. central bank inflation fighting measures. January CPI rose 0.5% versus 0.1% a month earlier, in line with economists' forecasts. But on a year-over-year basis, inflation ran hotter than hoped, arriving at 6.4% pace versus 6.5% in December, and against predictions for 6.2% a year-over-year core CPI, which strips away more volatile food and energy costs. And is the Federal Reserve is going to remain hawkish. So right here, here's the data suggests that the Federal Reserve will remain hawkish with more interest rate hikes in the offing at the upcoming Federal Open Market Committee FOMC meetings. So basically, they're going to remain hawkish. They're fighting the inflation. People are liking the numbers they're seeing, and the battle continues. But so the market took it as positive news, and you'll see, now we're going to go to what I specialize in, which is technical analysis. All right, so what you see on a 4-hour chart on the Vu Manchu chart, which is free on TradingView, you'll see you had a blood diamond and a sell signal fire off on February 12th. It was a little capitulation, but then we came right back up here. We got a change of previous trend and a bullish continuation. Now, if you look down here on the Fu Manchu B chart for Bitcoin, you'll see a long signal, a channel that is riding through right there. The momentum is up. The yellow is stands for the volume. Cash flow is a little negative, but overall, it's very positive. It was very positive news. Right now, Bitcoin's sitting at a nice hefty $22,150. The RSI currently is looking quite good, to tell you the truth. The RSI is overbought for Bitcoin, so it's hot. It may not be the best time to buy it, but we'll have to see how that plays out. Right now, it's actually down this very minute at 0.24%. So it looks like it might be actually experiencing a bit of a pullback. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at the 2-hour chart just for giggles. And yeah, it looks like that we've reached that high point for today. You see the RSI has started to drift backwards from being overheated. It's starting to pull back towards the neutral area. You see this sell signal firing off right here at the top of this channel. Momentum is about to start dropping. The volumes drop. So yeah, it looks like it's slowing down, but it still was a very positive day for Bitcoin. Bitcoin with exponential moving average, you'll see that the candles have moved up very far into the ribbons here, and it's not bullish yet, but it's showing very bullish tendencies on a 4-hour chart. Now, it's got 2 of those. Let me take that out of there. All right, now with the Ichimoku chart on a 4-hour chart, it's showing that Bitcoin. It actually predicted that Bitcoin would remain bearish for the next 4 days, which is not what I expected. But let's look at the daily chart, and the daily chart still has Bitcoin being bullish all the way out through March 12th. So we have to keep an eye on this one. Remember, Ichimoku is a real fun one. It predicts the future of the market based on previous price indicators. All right. All right. Now, looking at Bitcoin, we do have this death cross. The death cross did happen. You see this 20-day moving average has been crossed by the 200-day, and now the 200-day is crossing over the 50 days. So that's not good news. That's actually very bearish. Usually that's enough to pull the market down. We're going to see how this plays out. But yeah, so the 20 days the purple, the 50 days the green, the 100 is the orange, and the 200 is the red. And you can see that right here. So we're going to have to definitely watch and see how that plays out. I really don't know what to expect of that one there. But what is cool is we see how the market's responded. So right now it's looking like we want Bitcoin to hold out above where we at. Bitcoin's currently at, wow. Oh, these are my lines. All my lines in here are confusing me. Oh, that's not going to work today. Oh, well. All right, we're going to jump past this because I got this all confused. Real confused, actually. I can't even tell what I have in here. All right, so let's keep going. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so the next article here is stablecoin issuer Paxos burned 700 million Binance USD in 27 hours amid regulatory pressure. Wow. So Paxos, issuer of the 16 billion Binance USD BUSD stablecoin, has burnt more than 700 million of BUSD tokens since Monday. That was when Paxos announced it would stop issuing a cryptocurrency amid mounting regulatory pressure. Blockchain data shows. Data from blockchain intelligence firm Nansen shows that a Paxos Treasury crypto wallet transferred 703 million worth of BUSD tokens to be burn address within 27 hours starting Monday morning, essentially removing the coins from circulation. Paxos Treasury sent the first transaction of 144.5 million worth of BSUSD at Monday at 1:47 UTC time. Data from blockchain monitoring tool Etherscan shows. Less than 2 hours after the announcement, 8 more transactions followed in the next 27 hours worth some $559 billion. This is absolutely amazing. Now, what is this, guys? This is Paxos, which is Binance 2. This is Paxos responding to the New York board investigating them, and then the SEC stepping in. So what they're doing is they're just destroying a huge amount of the circulating supply of the BUSD stablecoin, which also makes me wonder if it was being backed properly, because it may be easier to destroy it and run away. You know what I mean? But I'd love to see how this plays out. Now, the other article that also intertwines with this, bear with me. Binance CEO distances himself from BUSD stablecoin at Regulators Act. Binance Chief Executive Officer Changpeng Zhao distanced himself from the Binance branded stablecoin BUSD after U.S. regulatory action caused minting to cease. On Monday, BUSD issuer Paxos said it would stop minting new tokens following a request from the New York Department of Financial Services, but did not regulators' claims the cryptocurrency pegged to the value of the U.S. dollar constituted a unregistered security. BUSD is not issued to by Binance, Zhao said during a Twitter space on Tuesday. We have an agreement to let them Paxos use our brand, but that's not something that we created. Very interesting. This is why you got to read these articles, guys, because a lot of people probably they're associating BUSD with Binance when really Paxos created BUSD and they're being allowed to use Binance's name. So it's very interesting. BUSD gone, with BUSD gone, BUSD slowing, winding down over time, we will continue to work with more stablecoin issuers or creators out at it, citing existing support for other stablecoins such as USDC and Tether USDT. I'm a fan of USDC, but it's quite interesting. So we just learned something there. Let's see how Binance responded today. Let's see. Binance today. All right. So we had a bearish continuation on February 13th. And then we had a short signal was fired off on the 13th. It dropped down a little bit, nothing major at all. And it looks like it's found support and everybody's trucking on. So I think that it was an initial scare. And then it was like, wait a minute, Paxos isn't even Binance. They're just allowed to use Binance's name, basically. And people aren't worried. As you can see here, the momentum is increasing. This was verified by this one here. So momentum is picking up. Now we're opened up into a new channel right here with this long signal there, and we're about to ride it up. We'll have to see where it ends, but it looks pretty strong right now, actually. Now let's go to the 2-hour chart. And the 2-hour chart, yeah, it's not too strong. It's about to end. So it was red there. So all right, so it's 4-hour chart. Got this channel opening up. The volume's looking good on a 4-hour chart. Momentum's picking up, but the 2-hour chart it then indicates that it has reached its peak and momentum's dropping, volume's dropping a little bit. But it's all good. Now the RSI is indicating that Binance is slightly oversold right now, so it might be a good time to pick up some Binance. But make sure you do your own research. Exponential moving average for Binance is showing that Binance is definitely bearish right now on a 4-hour chart, and the moving average has a death cross right here. You see that 200-day just crossed over the 200-day moving average just crossed over the 20-day moving average right there, which is considered a death cross, a very bearish indicator. You can see right now the whole market, as I'm looking at it, it's just gone bearish. And that's how the game is played, though. Let's go over here. It still looks pretty cool over here, though. Interesting. All right, so let's jump back over here to Binance. And we're going to look at the exponential moving average. I just covered that. And moving on. Okay. Siemens block. Oh, I really love this one. Siemens issues blockchain-based euro-denominated bond on Polygon blockchain. Siemens SIE, Germany third largest publicly traded company by market cap, issued its first digital bond as it looks to reduce paperwork and reach out to potential purchasers directly. The 600 million euro, $64 million bond issued on Polygon blockchain has a maturity of 1 year, according to a press release. The company declined to give the interest rate. A blockchain bond makes paper-based global certificates and central clearing unnecessary, the company said in a statement. What's more, the bond can be sold directly to investors without needed banking to function as an intermediary. So, long story short, guys, this is freaking huge, and nobody's really talking about that I saw today. This is huge. This is tokenizing bonds. What's next? Stocks. It's coming. I hope you're ready. And it's going to be some exciting stuff. You'll be trading your stocks 24 hours a day, which you can already do, but it's not the same as the company doing it directly, if you understand what I mean. All right. So let's see how Matic responded today. Matic is actually looking pretty dang good. I actually own Matic, and I dollar cost average. I'm still dollar cost averaging until about, I think I'm about to slow that down and start picking up some more AI products, but projects. But here we go. So there's Matic right here. Matic responded. Let's see, this is on the daily chart. Let's put this on the 4-hour chart. Sorry about that, guys. The 4-hour chart right here, and you'll see that Matic's rocking. Now today on February 12th, you can see that Matic did have a change from previous trend. There was two bullish continuations, then a bearish, then a short signal, then a sell signal. You see there was a bit of a drop here, but it looks like it found support right around 3 o'clock yesterday, and now we're moving back in the right direction. So yeah, Matic is Polygon. Matic, that's going to be a strong one, guys. If you look down here, you'll see that we are riding right up through a long channel here, along a buy channel. I always change the names back and forth for you guys, but anytime you see the green, we're riding right up to that channel. The volume is good, cash flow is good, momentum's picking up. RSI is slightly overbought, so it may not be the best day to buy. You might be able to get a little bit cheaper, but yeah, Polygon's looking great. With the exponential moving average, this is officially bullish. It has broken out above the ribbons and has found support. The moving averages, it has not experienced a death cross like other projects. Now, I do see that the 20-day moving average has been crossed by the 50 and was being approached. It's still being approached by the 100-day moving average, but there's nowhere near a death cross on the 200-day moving average, which is good news. Ichimoku for Polygon, bullish. I'm not shocked. And that's going all the way out to March 12th. Now, if we put it on a 4-hour chart, bullish, kind of like what it's doing here. It's kind of slightly bullish, slightly bearish. You can go either way. All right, next project. All right, next project up, Proton blockchain. All right, kind of frustrated me with this project. I do like this project, but long story short, let's just read it. Proton blockchain. On February 7th, 2022, a proposal was submitted to the Proton blockchain's block producer by Marshall Hayner, CEO of Metallicus. The proposal aimed to bring Proton blockchain in new heights, reaching its true untapped potential by offering specific grants to different parties within the Proton ecosystem. The grant would support block producers, developers, the community marketing, and core developer Metallicus. The proposal was shared with the community who rallied to support it and was then added to a multi-sig on the chain. For a proposal to pass, it needed a minimum of 15 out of 21 block producers to vote in favor of it, 71% majority. After considering concerns raised by some block producers and community members, a second proposal with a reduced grant was introduced. The community rallied behind their preferred proposal, and at 10:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Proposal 1 was approved. This proposal opens up limitless opportunities for Proton, and Metallicus remains committed to continuing to make Proton to the greatest layer 1 blockchain. With the passing of the proposal, 14 billion non-circulating tokens will be added to the Proton blockchain ecosystem, resulting in a total non-circulating supply of 28 billion, which while circulating supply remains at 14 billion. I am annoyed a little bit with this, but to me, I feel like this is printing your own money. It is what it is, but I understand that they don't use VCs, which is venture capitalists, with Proton XPR, but essentially they did a forward split to increase more money. That's all they did, basically, if it was a stock. But so it breaks down 500 million XPR to block producers, 2 billion to the community, 1.5 billion XPR, core developer, 10 billion, blah, blah, blah. But over in the time period that it's over. But I'm not real happy about it. You'll see that when this happened, this took and tanked the price down pretty drastically, in my opinion. We'll put this on a 4-hour chart, and you'll see that you can see right here where it happened. Everything was okay, and it was actually moving up in a positive direction. And then it dropped. Now it has found support down here, so probably a great time to buy in. Actually, I'm gonna buy some when I get done this video. Actually, I gotta get my phone so I can buy some. But you can see that it had a bearish continuation on February 7th. People are soaking it in. Short signal, sell signal, potential manipulation, and boom, we finally found support. Oh, it was a bug with me. Sorry, found support, and now it's moving up in a positive direction. And down here, the Fu Manchu B chart is definitely showing it in a positive direction. Volume's picking up, and the momentum's picking up. RSI still indicates that it's being very oversold. So it was overheated, oversold down here. That's why it's way down here, not even barely in this area here. So we have to wait and see how this plays out. But it's probably a good chat. You should buy on bad news. I'm buying some. Even though I don't love the news, I do love the project. I do love their vision. And yeah, I like them. But make sure you do your own research. Exponential moving average, it gets no bearish than that. And with the Ichimoku chart is actually predicting bullishness for the next all the way out through March 12th. Now, if we look at the 4-hour chart, 4-hour chart is actually predicting bearishness in the 4-day short-term range. So that's where we're at with that one. Almost last but not least, we have to talk about HEX. HEX is looking, let's see, we have a let's jump forward here. We got this on a daily chart. Why are all these on my daily? Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Okay, here we go. So on February, make sure I get this right here. Okay, so we had a short signal on February 9th, and then a change for previous trend, bullish, bearish, a short signal, and then we picked back up, change for previous trend, and a bunch of bullish continuations. So we're actually looking very good for HEX right now on a 4-hour chart. It's kind of exciting because I'm just getting tired of it looking like crap, you know. I'm actually going to put this line here to hopefully this support level will hold. The B chart is showing that it is very strong within this channel here. The RSI is almost in a neutral territory. It's working its way down from being overbought. So it's getting there, but it's not quite there yet. Now, if we look at the 2-hour chart, 2-hour chart shows it still looks pretty damn good on the 2-hour chart, in my opinion. But the B does show that it may be cooling off. The volume's dropping, momentum's dropping. RSI, like I said, is dropping. Now, for HEX with the exponential moving average, HEX is officially bearish on a 4-hour chart. Is it bearish on a daily? It's bearish on a daily. Bullish on a daily. Bullish on the 4-hour chart, and it is bullish on the 2-hour chart. HEX is looking great, guys. HEX or the Ichimoku on a daily, it's got a little bearishness in here that it just goes all bullish over here, and that's all the way out through March 12th. And on a 4-hour chart, HEX is looking pretty decent. HEX is looking good, honestly. HEX is looking very good. Now let's talk about Zen very quickly. We are Jack Levin posted. We are thinking to airdrop Zen XN coins on our X1 DevNet to all Uniswap users. Are you in? I haven't been following as close as I should. I believe X1 is a blockchain, so I have to make sure I understand exactly what XN is. But let's see how it responded. It responded by finding new lows. So I'm not laughing at the project because I think the project's going to be huge, but it just keeps going lower and lower and lower. And right now, you have to stick with it by faith. You know what I mean? And I've minted out a ton of wallets. I'm sticking with it. We're in the middle of a bear market. I remember at the end of the previous bear market where things just took off. And it literally, when it took off, it was like a rocket. I was going to get a new car. I was going to buy a new house. I was marketing a new wife. No, I was playing. But anyway, make sure you stick with Zen, you know, do your research, do your own research. All right, guys. That's about it for this video. Oh man, I meant to expand this whole video. Oh well. Anyway, to better luck next time, right? Make sure you guys check out the membership. Help a brother out. If you don't want to do that, you at least can hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, stay crypto. All right, guys. Peace out.